And then
I like his play fakes too. He commits to him. He hides the ball. He gets his head around fast.
This is nice right here. He sticks this ball to that tight end of the back line.
Oh yeah, that is nice. Very confident play.
Yeah, I mean that's a tight. He's got to stick it in there, and he just look at that ball. That guy doesn't have a choice. That ball's going to either going to catch or it's going to get stuck in his ribs.
And like Josh Allen and Carson Wentz, very natural throwers on the run. They're almost better throwing on the run, like off platform. Just be an athlete, man. They're great at it.
Yeah, that's just
great at it. Yeah,
that's a really nice ball.
Because when he's in the pocket, then he has this issue with his, dipping his hips and all these mechanics that he's been working on. But when you're running, you don't have to think about anything. Just throw.
Yeah, it's just all natural at that point.
It's all natural. And I thought, I saw that in Carson Wentz when they played the Niners that day. It was so obvious. Like, he wanted to get out of the pocket. It's where he was comfortable throwing. When he's in the pocket, it's like a guy thinking through his steps, dancing, like and 1 and 2 and look natural. It's like, no, man, come on, man, just go be an athlete.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Lance is like that, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Like one of those guys on Dancing with the Stars. That's out there.
Absolutely. It's like, I've been practicing all week to do this correctly. Like, nah, man, come on, loosen up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. This one's a pretty one right here too. This is a nice one. It's going to be a play action. He's going to throw this little out to the right side, but this is nice because it's high, but it's got to be high because he's got that underneath 19's in the way. So that ball's he's got to get that ball over him, and he's able to throw this ball and get it over the top of the defender. This is one of the things that I knocked him for in our initial breakdown was not throwing to guys where he's got to get over people.
Yes.
Do you remember?
He's doing it. Yeah, I do remember that.
And 19's right there, and he puts it right over the top of him. It looks like an inaccurate ball, but that's where he has to throw it in order to get it over the top of him.
And I like how quickly he sets up. I think his footwork is crisp. He has no wasted motion. Boom. I mean, Brady, I'm not comparing him to Brady, but Brady's has no wasted motion in his footwork. I like that.
Yeah, and this one's he's hitting his back foot. They're running this deep route. The receiver just gets tackled. 21 knows he's beat. He just tackles him.
Yeah, because it's smart play in college. 15-yard penalty on a spot foul.
But like watch him though. He hits his back foot, and it's on like the 48-yard line, 47-yard line. But his hitch up doesn't move him forward. He stays in that same spot. If he needs to, he can hitch up after that. But he's planted and ready to throw now. He's just kind of reading the defense, and he knows he has time.
And a guy who does that has a really strong arm. Very confident in his arm strength. You know who else does that? Brady.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. So he's sitting right there. He sits right on that.
Yeah.
He's right on the spot.
Really strong arm. Woo. Okay, so they get the penalty.
Yeah, there's only 2 more throws.
Good. We're coming up on an hour.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Here we go. This play didn't count. Yeah.
Yeah, that play didn't count, but it's still a nice. That's a nice easy read. And he does a good job of getting it out of his hand.
Yeah. Boom, easy.
They're going to do that. Go back to a little waggle action here. They really like to boot him out.
Of course.
And they're running. It's a flood concept out here. Deep's covered, middle's covered, goes to the flat. Not a whole lot out of that.
He seems more accurate on the run. That's the way I'll put it. He seems more accurate on the run.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Not that he's inaccurate from the pocket. It's so natural for him.
I think the best way of saying that is that he's a little more consistent with his accuracy on the run.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yep. And this next one is a really interesting play, and we actually saw this is the next one that's going to come up is one that we saw Texas A&M run against Alabama. So they're running 4 verticals here against 2 deep safeties. Well, but on the 2 deep safeties, these 2 guys convert their routes to ins. And it's pretty well covered. And then again, he's got to step up. But he stays in the pocket. He's not hitting that back foot and just looking. He's looked over here. He knows it's covered, but you see him come back to the right side before he starts to move.
Yes. Now he's looking to his second receiver. He's not there. He's stepping up in the pocket, and he did the right thing.
Yeah, he does the right thing. I mean, for a split second, it looks like that outside in route's going to come open. But
it's not.
It's not open. There's no way. Because if he throws that ball, 19's going to be able to react to that ball.
Yeah.
And he does a nice job of pulling it. He's just not able to get away from the.
So again, he could have thrown a pick here. A lot of quarterbacks would have let it rip. And taking their chances. He doesn't do that. This guy is a mature safety first quarterback.
Yeah, and the bigger takeaway of this, that's one. The other takeaway of the fact that he gets to that back foot, and you see him reading left.
Yes,
and you see it. You see it's covered, and you can clearly see him turning to the right side and reading that before he takes off and moves. It's really nice, and you see him do that quite a bit. He doesn't. There's very few times where he just hits that back foot and he's gone when he sees pressure.
He's not. Yeah, gotcha. So he really wants to be a quarterback first.
Yeah, he really wants to be able to play from the. He wants to throw the ball.
Yes.
And it's funny because I hadn't really seen a whole lot of this guy other than what we've seen here on film. And I saw a thing on ESPN this week where they were talking about him and they showed some high school clips of him.
Yeah.
And the guy looks just like the same guy in high school, rolling out, throwing the ball, all kinds of stuff. He doesn't throw the ball again the rest of the game. They got him out now.
Okay. So it's the Steph Curry treatment.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they're up by 40, they're up by like 20 something here late in the game.